Hello mortals, 1000 hours is a very long time. That's about 41 full days, or about how long it will take you to toast 16,000 pieces of bread without burning them. You can ask Panda how we found out the next time you see them. You see, you can get a lot done in 1000 hours. You can finally pay for your rent on time and have a food on the table. You can watch the entire Attack on Titan 26 times before hitting the 1000 hour mark. You can also do 24,000 repetitions of the form Exodus, or you can just sit in front of the mirror in VR and complain about life listening to Overthinker for 13,333.33 repeating times, while looking like a whore. But before we start with today's video, remember to like and share the video, subscribe so Panda doesn't steal your toast, and ring the bell so you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. Recently Panda hit 1000 hours in ChilloutVR, really solidifying that they truly don't have a life. However, this little Vtuber is definitely more fit than 90% of the VR community, if not more. So Panda wins, but at what cost? The only other game Panda has over 1000 hours is a game called Paladins that they played for literal years. Though they still have another 600-ish hours before passing that number, but at least they are a god with the most useless champion in the game. Needless to say, Panda truly enjoys ChilloutVR, and everything it has to offer. This also makes Panda truly the very few YouTubers who can give a reasonable review without making a fool of themselves. Since majority of the reviews for ChilloutVR are people who either hop the bandwagon to get easy views and never touched ChilloutVR afterwards, or really had no place to talk about ChilloutVR.
It's very inactive. It's very inactive. I'm talking super inactive.
What is wrong with you?
It's very inactive. It's very inactive. I'm talking super inactive.
So without delay, Panda will now give their thoughts about ChilloutVR. Did you seriously thought Panda will speak? Remember, for all intent and purpose, Panda is a mute even in real life. They truly struggle to speak, and it isn't just some gag or act. It's why they use American Sign Language as best as they can, and use pens in worlds when available. You see, in ChilloutVR one of the most notable things are props. You can simply think of them as toys or tools. Just like Rule 34, props can be literally anything you want. If you can think it, then it can be. Need a pen to communicate or demonstrate something, but the world and your avatar doesn't have one and don't want to go to another world or change avatars. Just spawn one in. Want to relive childhood memories and drive a cozy coupe, but don't want to go to specific worlds or make an entirely new avatar. Spawn one in. Want to make a Minecraft house to mirror dwell while watching your favorite VTuber in almost any world? Well, you can. However, note the fact that I said almost. While it's true you can do all of these things I just mentioned, in ChilloutVR the dev team made it very clear that safety and security is one of their highest priorities. This is backed up by simply just opening the settings. There's so much. While it can be very overwhelming for literally anyone, all these settings you see gives you all the control you'll ever need for your best and safest experience in ChilloutVR. You don't want to see flashing lights because you'll start dancing funny. Well, who the duck told you to strap a literal monitor to your face? Luckily for you, you can block flashing lights on avatars and props via the settings. Scared that your content will get ripped? While it's not impossible, they made sure to make it difficult. Unlike some other platform I know.
Remember when I used to rip the fucking e-girl avatars off of the e-girls in the FPT Haven?
Oh my god, and then you'd come to me and be like, can you convert that to an FBX for me?
Some monkey grabbing 50 things at the same time. Give it a moment, the Guardian will eat them. You can think of that as a simple server-side anti-cheat. There's so much real security and safety that the ChilloutVR dev team feels secure and comfortable to allow modding. In fact, the community encourages it, so long that it abides to the term of service. Even the developers themselves uses mods, and a decent chunk of that said team are individuals who were originally modders but made it to the ChilloutVR dev team. The modding scene in ChilloutVR is extremely encouraged, as a lot of those mods are actually add-ons instead of fixes, since the platform is fairly optimized. As you can imagine, this leads to rather interesting scenarios that you can't see anywhere else but in ChilloutVR.
Anyways, let me back away. So Panda, would you like to ragdoll me because you have a new favorite of full body? There you go.
Oh shit.
Place your camera really far back.
Hello, Panda. Oh god, you found a dead bird.
I have like 2 other ones.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. Oh my god.
Finally, I can give Panda head pats with leap motion.
Oh, it's Panda always to run away.
No, they just really hate leap motion.
It figured.
Hope y'all having fun with that.
Unique and interesting features, safety, and security for user experience is handled with extreme care, and the modding scene is so loved even the developers are part of it. What's the catch? Really, there's only one. It's a small community. Taking a look at the Steam charts, out of the 3 main platforms, ChilloutVR is the smallest, with VR chat being a daycare and Neos. Well, I have no idea the quack they're doing over there, to be honest. However, I have some exclusive footage of Panda trying Neos. All we know is that ChilloutVR is probably one of the nicest communities we're a part of, even if half of them are in privates. You know who you are. The dev team and moderators are legitimately nice, funny, honest, and horny. While there's distinct groups, everyone is kind and nice to each other. Well, mostly everyone. It's definitely a reason why we choose to stay, and prefer it over other platforms like VRChat. Come due to curiosity, stayed because of the community. ChilloutVR is amazing, and it's truly its own unique thing. Calling it a VRChat alternative doesn't do it justice, and in fact I think it's a crime to call it as such, and punishable by always getting 1 FPS when mirror dwelling. ChilloutVR has already accomplished so much in so little, it's truly astonishing. More than what you will accomplish in 10 years. I mean, let's be honest here, you just sat down and watched a flipping duck ramble for however long this video is. Though we appreciate it, while it isn't our goal to force you into ChilloutVR. In fact, While it isn't my goal to force you into ChilloutVR. In fact, I encourage you to explore all the different platforms and see which one you like the most. But you'll be surely disappointed. What I want you to realize and understand is being the first is not often associated with being the best. Before there wasn't options, and now there is. What took literal years for VRChat to do? It took a group of 3 individuals about to. ChilloutVR is a lot better than most are willing to admit.
Pussies.
But we also really don't like VRChat. It makes Panda gag.
This is like so much different from VR chat. Like normally you go to the Black Cat.
I told you the vibe was different. I just didn't go to the public world much.